I'm so nervous, by the way. I just want to let you know.
Okay, that's fine.
um, I everyone's talking about their jobs. Do you mind if this one's like kind of personal?
You can do whatever you want.
Okay.
Yep.
I went through a really traumatic, abusive relationship,
Hmm.
and it took me a really long time to leave, really long time, and um, I'm so glad I left. And then immediately after leaving, I jumped into another relationship.
Hmm.
And then I realized, because I was doing all this self healing and going through, I started to even go through shadow work, which I had never had the courage to do in my entire life, and going into old childhood wounds and childhood trauma. And then I realized I, when I'm in a relationship, I view it as if all I can do is give,
Hmm.
and all I'm good for is helping them.
Hmm.
And the person who was abusive took so much advantage of that, and he basically had me. He's an illegal immigrant in Canada and couldn't work legally, so he made cash under the table. And then anytime he was short, he would ask me to support him financially.
Hmm.
And the first time it was for dog food, and I love the dog, and I was like, I don't want the dog to starve. So it kind of started with like me giving the dog food, and then he didn't have food. So then it started with me getting groceries for him. And then it went on and on and on. And he just kept asking for more and more and more until he asked me for a car. And um, he really took advantage of me financially. It was financially abusive. He was emotionally abusive, but the worst way he was abusive was verbally
Hmm.
abusive. And there were times where he was like in this trance and would attack me for 4 hours straight. I wouldn't say a word for 4 hours. Just to give you some context of kind of what I went through in a really small nutshell, it's a 1.5 year long relationship, said to you in like 2 minutes. Uh, but
Okay.
I'm trying. I don't know if intuitively you can kind of get what it felt like. Um,
Hmm.
but then I realized all I did in that relationship was give. And anytime I said no, whether it was emotional, I'm an energy healer and sound healer too. Anytime I wasn't giving something to him, he would basically say, I don't want a girlfriend who doesn't want to help me.
Okay.
And I don't want a girlfriend who doesn't understand my situation. And when I would stick up for myself and say, I can help you in other ways that are not financially. And I can't give you financial help all the time. It's ridiculous. And then he'd say, I don't want a girlfriend who doesn't understand my situation. And then after finally leaving and getting into a relationship with someone else, and I was so drained energetically and having really nothing to give this person, I realized all I've ever done is give. So
Hmm.
it's really, yeah, it's a really scary thing to realize. And I also, now that I'm not with that person anymore, and now I've been single for a couple of months, I realize as well I have a fear of loneliness.
Okay.
And I withstand really toxic, abusive relationships. I even withstood the one that happened right after the guy cheated on me, and I forgave him. And then he did it again, and then I didn't forgive him. We broke up. But I realized I even allowed that to happen, and I forgave that because I didn't want to be alone. So I really have some like screwed up energetic problem.
Okay. So, who are you if you don't give?
Selfish.
Okay. So, are you willing to destroy the belief that someone who doesn't give all the time is selfish?
Yeah. I don't even want to believe that.
That's actually not even yours. Who taught you that?
It's not mine. Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess Robert taught me that.
Okay. So are you willing to step out of his story that someone that doesn't give all the time is selfish?
Yeah.
What's your purpose in a relationship?
Experience, love, joy,
Yeah, none of that's coming up true. So, truth, what's your purpose in a relationship?
connection.
Okay. Anything else?
I'm embarrassed to say something.
Say it. I already know it, so say it. Okay. Well, that's there too, but there's other stuff.
um, oh, wow. Um, I was bullied when I was younger, and
Mm-hmm.
I felt like I wasn't perceived as desirable
Mm-hmm.
or worthy because I was bullied. And then having a partner who's very attractive made me feel I've done a lot of shadow work. So this is not
Okay.
something conscious. This is like an unconscious thing that I brought up and now I'm conscious
Okay.
of. I realized that having an attractive boyfriend made me look and appear desirable when I went to the core belief of wanting to be desirable.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, are you willing to destroy the belief that the only way you're desirable is if your partner's desirable?
Yes.
Ow. Wow. There's resistance.
Oh, sorry.
Whew. Wow. No, that doesn't feel like it's going to move.
Oh, no.
That's interesting. Okay. Are you willing to destroy the belief that you are not desirable?
Oh, yeah, that's what it is. Yeah.
Do you need to help your partner?
I've always manifested partners that needed help,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't want to be their doctor. I want to be their girlfriend.
So, what would happen if you had a partner that had nothing wrong with him?
Wow. I've never had a partner that didn't need help, so I wouldn't even know what to do.
Mm-hmm.
Enjoy.
So, is your role in a relationship to help your partner?
No, and it shouldn't be.
Okay, it's not coming up as true. Are you willing to destroy the belief that your role in relationships is to help your
Yes.
partner? Are you willing to destroy the belief that your value comes from how much you can help your partner?
Yes. Oh yeah.
So if your partner didn't need any help, would he want you?
Would he want me?
Yeah.
I would hope so.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
I would hope so.
I would hope so is not actually a yes. Do you believe that if your partner doesn't need any help, he'd actually want you?
I've never had one that didn't need my help, honestly. So
Okay.
I guess I guess that's why maybe it's coming up as a no, but I want that
Mm-hmm.
to be a yes.
Okay. So are you willing to destroy the belief that if your partner doesn't need help, he will not find you attractive or desirable or have any value?
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
Sorry about that.
That's all right. No, it's fine. And it's the thing is, it's not that uncommon, but you're just sort of taking it to a deeper level because this happens way more with women than it does with men, but women tend to find men that need to be fixed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then work on them. And at the same time, the men don't want to be fixed. They're happy with who they are. So you just get stuck into this relationship with this person that has the potential to be who you want, but actually isn't who you want. And then you just wonder why you're frustrated.
Yeah.
So,
that was a big thing. And everyone was saying he has the potential to be what you want, but he's not what you want right now.
Yeah. Don't get into a relationship with someone that has the potential. Get into a relationship with someone who's got what you want.
Thank you for that.
You're welcome. How are you feeling?
Shaking.
Okay.
I'm shaking.
All right.
But that was really, that was really right in my heart chakra for sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Well.
Hey, this is Shiraz. Thanks for watching this video. If you liked it, please remember to like and subscribe to our channel. And you can check out upcoming events at www.energeticmagic.com. And remember, be well, be aware, and be magical.